Good morning, guys and girls. What I'm standing on right here is Denmark Creek. Denmark Creek. And you're saying, what the heck is Denmark Creek? Well, some of you may have heard me mention Denmark Creek occasionally over the years. This is the creek that Twin Eagle Lake is actually built on. That's right. This little tiny creek you're looking at right here provides the water that's formed Denmark Creek. And as you can see, the water is flowing. The water is running through it. You can see it moving down through there. It's kind of nice little ripples running down through there. If you looked up that other way, it's coming down through there. You can see it moving real good. But this creek is low, but it's still running. Water's running in. It's not running out the other end. Now, it will once that lake gets full, and it'll only get full when this creek gets up, carries a lot more water. We just haven't had much rain. We've had a drought for a year and a half down here. We had a lot of rain here in Oklahoma this month. Recently, this place has got 8 or 9 inches. When Sherry got 9 inches the other day, I got 3/10 of an inch down here. That's right, 3/10 of an inch. So I've actually had my Ranger boat right here where we're sitting. This is probably about a half a mile on down to the main body of the water, 3/4 mile. And the water's been so high, I've had my Ranger boat. I've actually caught largemouth bass right here where I'm standing, When this water gets up and gets to flowing hard and it's really high, it'll be out of its banks. I would be standing in the water right here. If I was down there, it'd wash me away when it really gets up flowing really hard. But that's what this is Denmark Creek. I'll be right back with today's Catch a Better Life Daily Devotional and fishing tip. Good morning, guys and girls. May 14th, we're looking at Deuteronomy 15:6. The Lord your God will bless you just as he promised. The Lord your God will bless you just as he promised you. That's in Deuteronomy 15:6. Here's what I wrote about it in our Catch a Better Life book. You want to get this book, just go to jimmyhouston.com and take a look at the book. You can also get it at all the Bass Pro and all the Cabela's, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Books A Million, all kinds of places. But if you want this thing, if you got the book and you want it personalized and autographed, you'll send it to us. We'll do that. If you get one from us, just let us know when you order it who you want it personalized to, and if you want it personalized, and if you want it just signed, we can do whatever you want. Lord your God will bless you just as he promised you, and here's what I wrote about that. It's a real thrill to take somebody fishing who absolutely gets a kick out of catching a fish and is just as happy about the next one, and the next one, and the next one. I recently fished with my friend Brad Martin and his son Wesley. Wesley got so excited and he laughed so much, it had us all laughing. It had us all having a blast and having more fun on every single bass than you can ever imagine. His joy was not only a huge blessing for him, but maybe even more to his dad and to me. When he caught that first fish, made me think about Deion Sanders, great football player for the Dallas Cowboys. Deion, first fish he caught was a 4-pounder, and you thought he'd caught the world record. That's how excited he got. And but if anything, Wesley Martin gets more excited than anybody I've ever seen. And he's a terrific fisherman. He's a great fisherman. He's got a great passion for fishing. And he's no relation at all to Roland Martin. But I'm going to tell you, watch out for Wesley Martin. If he decides he wants to fish tournaments, he's going to be great. But Wesley reminds me so much of myself because he doesn't care if he's catching bass or catfish or coffee or saltwater fish or wherever. If he's catching a fish, he's having a blast. And that's exactly the way I've been all my life. It's awesome. It's awesome. Blessings will come, just as today's verse says they will. And blessings will come in all shapes. They will come in all sizes. Blessings will come in all forms. Many times, you are intended by God himself to be that blessing. That's right. That's right. Many times, the blessing that someone's going to receive today, tomorrow, next week, 6 months from now, is you. That's right. That's you. Wesley was simply having fun catching bass and laughing. He wasn't thinking about being a blessing. But can I tell you, what a blessing he became to us that day. What a blessing he became. He became an incredible blessing to me, and I'm sure even more so to his dad. His dad probably just loves to go and watch him catch fish. As a matter of fact, Brad's a good fisherman, but Wesley's better. Don't tell Brad I said that. He's such a great friend. Today, God will put in your path many opportunities to be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Today, God's going to give you a chance to be a blessing several different times. Try not to blow it. Try not to miss any of those opportunities. Try to be a blessing whenever God puts you and gives you an opportunity to be a blessing. Try to do that. Here's our tip for today, and it's a good one. Look for out-of-the-way places to fish. If there is anything that social media has taught us, it is that there are fish to be caught everywhere. You know, we live in the country pretty much all of my life. Even when I was living around the Oklahoma City, Moore area, I still lived out in the country. I've lived in the country all my life. Folks that live in the city, I feel sorry for folks that live in the city, but, you know, many times you got to live there in order to make a living. But even in the city, there's so many great places to fish. I've been flying around a lot, doing a lot of personal appearances, speaking in a lot of churches, doing a lot of, this last week I was working for Turbo Power. The drink that I drank, it's a health drink to keep your immune system built up and to keep you from getting colds and allergies and all kinds of stuff like that. But it gives you a lot of energy too. It gives you a lot. I've been drinking it for 20 years. We was at a DAS show for DAS, and as I was flying into Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, I looked down and there was so much water around. As we got lower and lower to the ground, I kept looking at these little patches of water to see if I could see a kayak on it or see somebody fishing off the bank. And there was so much water down there, not a single person fishing. And it's a beautiful, gorgeous time to fish. Beautiful, gorgeous time to fish. I flew into Chicago, and there's so much water around Chicago, of all places. Of course, it's on one of the Great Lakes, but there's so much water, fresh water there, places to fish. Social media has taught us, because these guys with social media, they go everywhere and fish. They fish culverts, they fish ditches and creeks that run across roads. They fish sewer plants. They fish all kinds of places, and they catch fish. So no matter where you are, look for those out-of-the-way places, because you will find places that maybe nobody else has fished. You'll find places that maybe the fish has never seen the lure. And you know what happens when you find those places? You whack them. Guys and girls, go out there and whack them, and remember, I sure do love you.